What's the scariest thing in the world? Giant spiders? Straight death? Or is it public speaking? Learn how to public speak like a pro and watch the stars align in your favor. It's the key to mastering your life, and today we're going to teach you how in 10 minutes or less. A strong public speaker gains their audience's attention. It allows us to form connections that influence decisions. You can motivate change. A strong public speaker will gain confidence in all areas of their life and will naturally become a leader, both one on one and in groups. Additionally, you further develop your own vocabulary, even if you're a bozo like me. But, and that's a big but, it comes as the most feared thing for people in America at 25.3% willing to admit they're afraid, and probably another 25% that just won't admit it. Side note, the runner-ups were heights, bugs, and drowning. So why are we so afraid? Well, we are deathly afraid of judgment from peers, family, and people we don't even know. We're afraid of forgetting what the heck we were supposed to be talking about, freezing up while all those faces blankly stare at you before they start to chuckle to themselves, right before you wake up in a cold sweat realizing it was all just a bad dream. Doctors have linked extreme cases to childhood trauma. Others say we build it up in our own minds, constantly avoiding it. Over and over again, it gets 3% worse each time until we're petrified of speaking in public. Another problem is that without communication skills, the ability to progress in the working world and in life itself would be nearly impossible. Public speaking is one of the most important and most dreaded forms of communication. I myself have struggled with it badly, where my hands will start to shake and my breath also gets rapid and shaky. Not fun. But with any problem, there is a solution, and with most things, the answer is educate that lazy brain of yours. The more we learn and start to understand something, the less we're going to fear it. So let's run through the Mayo Clinic's top listed items to help you become a better public speaker. Number one, know your topic. The better you understand what you're talking about and the more you care about the topic, the less likely you'll make a mistake or get off track. Number two is get organized ahead of time. Carefully plan out the information you want to present, including any props, audio, or visual aids. The more organized you are, the less nervous you'll be. Next is practice, and then practice some more. Practice your complete presentation several times. Do it for some people you're comfortable with and ask them for feedback. It may also be helpful to practice with a few people whom you're less familiar with. Consider making a video of your presentation so you can watch it and see opportunities for improvement. This one may seem obvious, but I am not kidding, it works. If you read through your speech enough times, you start to memorize it. Then, when it comes time to reading it, it's something you've now read 100 times. Challenge specific worries. Don't blow things up in your head to unrealistic situations. But if you do have genuine concerns, then challenge them. Sit down, write it out, write what you actually think would happen. How would you handle it? And would it really be that bad? Visualize your success. Imagine that your presentation will go well. Positive thoughts can help decrease some of your negativity about your social performance and relieve some anxiety. Do some deep breathing. This can be very calming. Take 2 or more deep, slow breaths before you get to the podium and during your speech. Focus on your material, not on your audience. People mainly pay attention to new information, not how it's presented. They may not notice your nervousness. If audience members do notice that you're nervous, they may root for you and want your presentation to be a success. Don't fear a moment of silence. If you lose track of what you're saying or start to feel nervous and your mind goes blank, it may seem like you've been silent for an eternity. In reality, it's probably only a few seconds. Even if it's longer, it's likely your audience won't mind the pause to consider what you've been saying. Just take a few slow, deep breaths. Recognize your success. After your speech or presentation, give yourself a pat on the back. It may not have been perfect, but chances are you're far more critical of yourself than your audience is. See if any of your specific worries actually occurred. Everyone makes mistakes. Look at any mistake you made as an opportunity to improve your skills. Last on our list today is get support. Join a group that offers support for people who have difficulty with public speaking. One effective resource is Toastmasters, a nonprofit organization with local chapters that focus on training people in speaking and leadership skills. Public speaking can be a scary thing, but it can also be a liberating, life-changing experience that propels your life into a new direction. Now is the time. Write the speech and read it so many damn times that you're sick of it by the time you have to. Embrace opportunities to public speak. It's your life and you can't afford to let life-changing opportunities slip away. So to summarize, we know public speaking is the biggest fear in America, but learning to communicate effectively will give you a newborn confidence and allow you to influence people's decisions. You will motivate teams and progress through life faster and smoother. So get organized, practice your butt off, embrace those quiet moments, visualize your success, and watch your stars align. There's no time like the present. Remember, the path of least resistance will never make you proud. You're a little bit smarter than before you watch this video. Catch me next time on 10 Minutes or Less.